Hello all. So today we're going to be talking about two Netflix shows, one called Glow and the other is Sense8. So first up, Glow. I just binge watched this show last week. It stands for Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. I had no idea what this show was until I heard that part, and I was like, ladies wrestling, yes, because ladies, of course. And then wrestling was something I watched in my childhood. I watched WWF, so of course I was on board. This show is based off of an actual show that aired in the 80s, so I never really watched it. Like I said, I was a 90s kid, so I watched WWF, but I have to give it some thumbs up because I enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting the diversity that it had in it, but thumbs up for that. They had all different types of women, races, shapes, sizes, personalities, what have you. So I really enjoyed that. I would give it a thumbs down, because of the stereotype that they had with their wrestling personas. Like, they had welfare queen, there was a samurai, and there was a terrorist, and I want y'all to guess which one is which. I'm sure you already know. And that just made me a little bit uncomfortable. There was a little bit of hope when Tammy was upset that she was being called welfare queen, and she went to the director about it, but then they just kind of brushed it off and never talked about it again. So that was a little upsetting. And then what else? Well, that was it, really, I guess. It was an origin story, so it wasn't really that much wrestling until the end. So if you're expecting to see a lot of wrestling, if you haven't watched in the beginning and stuff, you're not going to get that. It doesn't really happen until like the third to the last episode, really. But I'm intrigued. I might watch next season. It's not that high up on my list, like a must watch, but when it comes out, if I have nothing else better to do, then I'll watch it. I'm interested in seeing Cherry. She had an interesting decision at the end, so I'm interested in seeing that. And then just, I guess, more of the wrestling, and if they're going to bring in new characters or if old characters are going to leave, or what's going to happen in a season 2 if it gets a season 2. So now we're going to move on to Sense8. I actually started watching this show when it first came out, and then I only made it to episode 4 for some reason. Something else probably came out that I was a little bit more excited about, and then I forgot about Sense8 altogether. So I just decided to start watching it again now, which kind of sucks because it just got canceled. But I do like to watch shows that have a definitive end, so it's whatever. It's 2 seasons, and then apparently they're going to get some kind of 2-hour movie later on down the road as to wrap up the whole thing. So if you don't know what it is about, it's about these 8 people who are all over the world. You got people in California and Chicago and London, Nairobi, like all over the world. There's 8 of them, and they start having these like telepathic thoughts, and they can see the other person, and like they can feel their feelings, and they're like teleported into where they are or something like that. I don't really know. But in the beginning, there's this woman who like gives birth to them, and then there's this guy Jonas who's like their guide through this whole thing. It's very interesting. I just watched episode 5 last night, which is like beyond what I got to last time, so I'm really starting to get to the point where the stuff that I missed. So I guess what I'm interested in seeing, the one guy in Nairobi, I'm really bad with names, so I can't remember his name. And the one girl in Seoul, Korea, had a little telepathic thing where she helped him get out of a sticky situation. And so I'm really interested in seeing how they use the other person's strengths to help them where they are in life, or will they ever meet? Because the guy, I think his name is Will, ended up talking to the girl in London on her phone, and like, so I'm wondering if they'll ever join up and meet. And I think the guy's name is Wolfgang, and the other girl, they're like, that's about to get married. They have something going on, and so I'm wondering if she's gonna get married actually or not. Looks like she might, but I don't know. But it's a lot of mystery, so I like that, and I'm really interested in finding out why they were chosen and what the big picture is. Hopefully I don't get upset in the end. I probably will at the end of season 2 because it got canceled, but since there's going to be a movie after all this, it will probably be a better ending than the end of season 2. hopefully. Keep the fingers crossed. I know there's like a lot of huge fans out there who are really upset about the show getting canceled, so it's a good thing that y'all, and I guess us now, are getting the movie in the end, because not a lot, that doesn't happen a lot. So those are just the two shows that I've been watching lately. Thanks for watching. Bye.